welcome to CHeri Knits. I love knitting and I want you to love it too. Today I'm going to show you how to make a butterfly bobbin, which comes in handy when you're doing things like intarsia. Let's get started. Let's make a butterfly bobbin. What is a butterfly bobbin and why do you need to make them? A butterfly bobbin is super helpful when you're doing a knitting technique like intarsia, where you have multiple balls of yarn, multiple colors that are happening, but maybe not really big amounts that need to happen for a specific space. So in that situation, you would create what we call a butterfly bobbin. And I'm assuming it's called that because it kind of resembles a butterfly in a way. So let's make one. You're going to take your yarn, and I like to just have, 6 or 8 inches hanging down, and then hold your yarn in your left hand. I usually tuck my bottom 2 fingers aside, down to hold the tail, and we're going to wrap the yarn with our right hand around the left hand. So I go up and down and bring it up, crisscross the yarn around the thumb, go crisscross again, go to the back, crisscross around the thumb. And what you want to do is not let your thumb slowly get pulled. Try to keep your thumb taut and wrap. I don't know. It depends on how much yarn you need for your item. You can make them big and fat, or they might not be very big. So here we go. We've got some yarn. Now let the yarn that's attached to the ball hang behind your 2 fingers, and carefully take the 2 fingers from your left hand out of that loop, and then pinch the bobbin and remove your thumb. Now I'm going to keep pinching the bobbin, but I'm going to switch it to my other hand, and we're going to take the yarn and wrap it 1, 2, 3 times. Once I've done it 3 times, I'm going to make a half hitch, which is just a loop like that, sort of like you make when you are starting to do a slip knot. And then that goes right over the top of the butterfly bobbin and pull it tight. Then you can trim that end. You don't need very much there. You can trim that end, and you've got a butterfly bobbin, which when you pull this, it will release so that you can use that to knit with, but it keeps this nice and organized as you're knitting. And I like to use these instead of the plastic bobbins that they sell or things that you might wrap something about, because they're lighter weight. And if my work gets way too twisty, like it often does with intarsia, it's easy to undo these. You can see how easy it is. You can just pull and redo them real quick if you need to. So let's look at that one more time. I've got some yarn hanging down. I'm anchoring the tail with my ring finger and pinky, and I'm going to go up, over, crisscross the yarn around my thumb, crisscross the yarn around my fingers, and just keep doing that until the butterfly bobbin, until you think you have enough yarn. You might have a pattern that tells you specifically how much yarn there needs to be. And then at the end, the very last one, you're going to take the yarn over, let it drop to the back, carefully release your bottom 2 fingers, pinch the bobbin, take your thumb out. Now I'm going to put it over in my left hand and take this working yarn that's attached to the yarn ball and wrap it 1, 2, 3. Make that half hitch, which is basically just the first part of a slip knot, and that just pops right over. Pull it tight, trim that down, and then you've got your butterfly bobbin. All right, I hope that helps. Have fun making butterfly bobbins. I hope this was helpful. Check out my Knitting 911 course. The link is in the description below, and I'll see you next time.